Hello, this is Valerie at my Scrap Chick, and today we're going to put together the new pumpkin K-cup tote. And so what I have is all the pieces are laid out here, and I'll start with putting together the very front of the tote. And I'm going to move these to the side. And I just sort of have the pieces laying on here very loosely. So I'll slide those off and show you how they come. And the first thing I'll put on here is the decorative panel that goes on the very front. And what I like to do is line up the two holes first and then check to see that everything is going on down straight along the sides. Squeegee that down, and then I'm going to put on the pumpkin layer. This is an outline layer, and then I set it on here, and then I lay the pieces into each individual part. It's like putting together a puzzle. This is where it's very nice having a very fine tip to run the glue along all these little lines. Okay, now when I turn this over, what I want to do is I want to line up the edges of the pumpkin on these two little bulges on the side. And just pat that down. Again, take the squeegee, shows down. And now it's going to be like putting together a shape puzzle. And these pieces of the pumpkin will just slide right in. And here's the front. I used a lighter color for the very front part of the pumpkin. And then there's two tiny little pieces back here. I might use my tweezers for that. Just slip it right in there. Same for this one. Tuck in the leaves. There we go. And now the stem. There we go. That's going to go right in there. And then the top of the stem. There. And here's a tag. I'm going to include 2 or 3 little printed sentiments so that you can do print and cut. But the main pattern is going to include the shapes to cut it out of plain white so you can add your own. And I'm not going to go all the way to the edges on this because it does hang over. So I'm just going to do it pretty much in the center of the tag there. Okay, there's the front. And here's the back panel. And this is going to also include a piece of white where you can add your own sentiment. If you want to add a recipe, a greeting, or handwrite your note. And I squeegee that down. Okay, and so these front and back is ready, and then there's score lines right along here. We're going to fold those over. And now we'll glue this large piece onto the other side. And I like to do it this way where I've got this up so I can line it right up against the edge of the back panel. Okay, so there we have that, and then I'm going to go ahead and create the box inside that holds your K-cups. And this is coming this way, and I've already added the 4 decorative panels, and there's these 2 tabs. This is going to end up folded like this so that the sides are real sturdy. So to add a real finished look, I'm going to put the tabs down first. And then when it's folded, it'll hide the those panels I was just showing you. Fold that there. And then these other 2. Let those dry. Okay, so now when you fold these down, these are going to cover up those tabs we just put inside there. You can glue these sides down. You don't have to. They'll pretty much stay. And that forms this nice box. And then this is the insert. And this, now if you don't want to give K-cups, if you just want to use this as a treat holder for pretty much anything you want to put in there, you can just go ahead and glue this. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that right now. I glue this to the bottom, the center of these 2 deals here. So to make it easy, have one side up, push it up against there, lining up the edges so they're even. Both these will fold up like that. Okay, so now, like I said, if you want to just use this to tuck in your own type of gift, you can do that. Or you can use this insert that comes with the cutting file, and you slide that right in there, and this will hold the K-cups. Okay, so then once I've inserted the gift, then I'm going to put these holes together, go ahead and run a ribbon through here. And I'll use that to close this. I wished I had bought some more twine. I just ran out of twine. In fact, the reason I like using the twine, especially for fall, is it just is so fitting for fall. Plus, it's easier to tie. Get that tied down, and then you're all set. And like I said, it'll hold 2 of your K-cups or anything else. There you go. Thank you. Enjoy.